All right, guys, weekly stimulus for the week of 5/11, May 11th, 2026. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Hopefully you had a nice Sunday. Monday workout is 5 rounds for time, 21-15 on the assault bike, 15 total bar, 20 knees to chest, 9 burpee over the bar, 6 deadlift, and then 3 bar muscle up, 9 chest to bar or regular pull-ups will be acceptable, and jumping pull-ups too as well if you're scaling that. Okay, so this is one of those really interesting workouts where it will get grippy, right? Especially for you guys that are doing bar muscle up. Be prepared that your grip is going to be a little suspect after the deadlifts and the total bar. Okay, even you're holding on to the bike. You'll get a 1-minute break at the end of each round. It's not really a rest break. You're not looking to go really, really fast here. You want to have a nice steady pace. The 1 minute is really just to kind of reset yourself, give you an opportunity to get back to the bike and make any adjustments on the bike that you need to do the next round. Evelyn, were you able to run a large class today with just having them bike? And your stagger was 2-minute stagger, coaches. Thank you, Evelyn. Tuesday is for time. It's supposed to be nice. So you're going to run 800, 80 wall ball. Run 800, 8 rope climb. Run 800, 80 wall ball box step ups. Everyone will use the 20-inch. So you'll put the ball on your shoulder, okay, on your side, however you want to hold it, just like we did in open. And you'll step up 80 times. Then you'll run 800 meters. Okay, 2 miles of running, guys. So put that in perspective. If that's a lot of running for you, then drop it down to 600, or maybe bookend it, go 800 and then 6 in the middle, and then book another 800 at the end. That's a good way to go ahead and maybe, consider breaking it up. The run, if you're not a strong runner, get a wall ball that you can handle. You shouldn't be spending more than 4 minutes doing the wall ball, 4 or 5 minutes tops there. Okay, so right around 20 a minute, right? Quick sets of 10 might be your best bet. Okay, that was Tuesday. Wednesday. So Wednesday, this isn't a strength cycle as far as shoulder to overhead. We're just on a deload week from our other lifting until we get into our next strength cycle. So these are just strength formats that, we can go ahead and give you some numbers so that when we do move forward on our next strength, you have an idea. This is sets 1 and 2 on an every 2-minute clock. You'll pull the weight from the rack on this one, and you'll do a set of 10 thrusters. Fun times. Okay. After that, you'll add a little bit of weight, and on the second set, you'll do another set of 10 thrusters. Then you'll do 5 strict press, 4 push press, 3 push jerk, and 2 split jerk. Okay. Again, play around with the weights. Obviously, you'll get heavier and heavier, and I do really emphasize bringing that bar down and bending your knees as the barbell is coming back into front rack, or we would call kind of catching the barbell. It makes it a little bit more, easy on the barbell pounding on your collarbone, okay? And it'll allow you to maybe go right into your next reps if you feel comfortable, especially on the push press and maybe the push jerk, all right? And again, that's a really good thing to practice when you're doing the thrusters, because you do have to do something similar on that barbell rep. Okay, partner alternate. So this is the 908 barbells and beers competition workout. So any of you guys that are doing barbells and beers this week, this Saturday, this is a chance to kind of just run through it again if you haven't run through it yet. It is 15 clean and jerks for partner 1. Partner 2 does 15 thrusters. Partner 1 does clean and jerk. Partner 2 does thrusters. Partner 1 does box jump. Partner 2 does row. Partner 1 does row. Partner 2 does box jumps. Partner 1 does thrusters. Partner 2 does clean and jerk. So you alternate the movement. So you only do 15 clean and jerks, 15 thrusters, 20 box jump over, and you each row 1 time. Okay. This workout actually has a 10-minute cap, a 7-minute cap. We're going to give you 10 so you can finish. All right. Thursday. So Thursday is a 1-to-1 work to rest interval. 3, 2, 1, go. You'll work for 1 minute. Clock will beep. You'll rest for 1 minute. Clock will beep third time. You'll pick up where you left off, and you'll try to get as many rounds as possible. So 5 shuttle runs, 5 wall walk, 20 dumbbell snatch, 25-foot suitcase hold, walking lunge. So that really means that the dumbbell that you're using for the dumbbell snatch, more than likely, you're just going to hold the dumbbell on one side and lunge. When you get to the line, you'll put the dumbbell into the other hand and you'll lunge back. That is, that's Thursday. So again, I did 5 shuttle runs. I get 3 wall walks done. Beep, clock beeps. I'm on a rest break. Clock beeps again. I do wall walk 4, wall walk 5, and then I move to the dumbbell snatch. Coaches, this might be a workout depending on your class size, and more than likely, I don't think it's going to depend anyway, where you have them start from the rig and they lunge in and out the same, or back, the same way we did the open setup in class or on the weekends. This is the way I would recommend you guys doing it. If they're doing the shuttle runs this way and they're in the middle of the gym, asking them to get all the way to the wall where the wall walk is just going to lose a lot of time, and these are fast intervals, so keep that in mind. Remember, on this workout, guys, you are only doing 17 minutes of work, so make it count. All right, Friday. Friday is 3 8-minute alternating EMOMs. So, first one, think of the first one as kind of like fortitude, all right? It's 15-12 on the row, time remaining rest. Other minute, 10 burpee over the rower. Other EMOM, 4 snatches, okay? So any snatches you want, any weight you want. So if you have new people, keep them in the hang and just let them kind of get a comfort zone there, all right? Even if you have somebody really new and the weights are really light, you could add a rep or 2. But the reality of this is that we want you to just mix them around. If you're comfortable squat snatching or power snatching, that is fine. Or if you're comfortable doing both, maybe play around with the weights. You're doing that one 8 times in a row. So that's the only thing you're doing at that EMOM. So every single round, you'll just go ahead and EMOM. So technically, it's not an alternating EMOM, but it is an 8-minute EMOM. And I'm going to erase that so we don't put that up on the board and confuse everybody and ask 500 questions that have nothing to do, all right, with the snatch. Okay, so alternating EMOM at the end, okay, is 12-8 on the bike, 12-9 on the ski, okay? All right, so you're looking to do 12-8 on the bike, minute 1, minute 2, 12-9 on the ski. I was actually going to make that ski 15, the same as the row, but I always kind of thought that the ski was a little harder than the row. So if you're just like total beast mode on that machine, maybe just give yourself about a good 40-second interval, and whatever number you hit is your target. That's a good way, guys, coaches, to go ahead and have the people, not scale up in a sense, but adjust the workout to fit their capabilities, okay? Saturday is a hero workout. It's a good one. I like this one. It's called Hammer. It's 5 rounds for time. It's 5 clean, 10 front squat, 5 push jerk, and then 20 pull-ups. You'll rest 90 seconds between the rounds. If you're really good at, if the barbell is just flying by for you guys, and you're not using the RX weights or you're underneath them, this is one of those workouts that maybe, after a round or 2, you can go ahead and increase the weight if you're not sure, especially if you're not sure what to do. Especially also, too, it's a good time to challenge yourself if you're not doing pull-ups on a heavier weight. So let's say you're scaling the weight at 65 pounds and you're doing jumping pull-ups, and the barbell felt pretty good, maybe go 70 pounds on the next one, and then 75. Okay, that's, again, figuring out where you could adjust the workout to fit your personal needs is going to be the best bet. And have those conversations with your coach, okay? Sunday is a GSA loop, all right? So I'm assuming they're going to go down to the mile run, okay, and then come back up the other road, Okay, good. How far is it is going to be the question, guys. It's far. Stop asking questions. All right. 80 dumbbell snatches afterwards, 600-meter run, 20 dumbbell box step-ups, 200-meter overhead carry, and then a 2K row. Sounds gross. Okay, that's our week.